So I don't have any panelists for this. Not really sure how I'm going to navigate this as the series continues. But eventually I would like to be able to start having conversation with people and getting your ideas or your questions even on how did you, or what do you think, or how should I. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychologist, a psychiatrist. I have no medical training as such, but what I do have is 57 years of life experience. I am a doctor. I am a professional doctor. I have a doctor of management in organizational leadership, so I can help you come up with some strategies and some business processes and operational excellence. I could talk you through that. I can tell you about leadership, what it should look like to really bring forward the native genius of your team and thus produce high performing teams of people who are living into their strengths and bringing it forward to the benefit of the organization. So, and I don't know how long these things are going to be. So of course, my daughter does as she always does. She just drops gems and flies out the window. So I'll talk more to her once I share this video with her to find out like how long should it be, and how I should invite others to join the conversation. But for those of you who have stayed, and to those of you who will join in throughout the next 6 months, any ideas you have, please feel free to DM me, Dr. Courageous Convo, and I will consider that conversation for a part of the video series. But net, the objective of me doing this was to answer the call that my daughter placed on my heart, and that is to talk about sharing my younger self and the things that I would have told my younger self. And because I don't believe in necessarily regret, I decided that I would talk about my younger self, but not to change anything, because you can't, but rather to give some quips and ideas, inspiration, hopefully, to the younger generation, so that you can take it or not, distill it for how it is applicable or not, but the goal is to benefit the next generation and thereafter. So I'm looking forward to the series. I'm looking forward to any topics you all may be interested in learning about, talking about, because I'd like for this to be a two-way learning opportunity. Although I may be sharing my younger self, I am open to understanding and listening to your younger self in hopes that we can benefit the society at large. So looking forward to more conversations. I'm looking forward to some of my millennials and centennials coming on board. Of course, my Gen X sisters and brothers just coming on board and willing to create a positive space in which we can have conversation about those things that have helped to define who we are, how we are, and why we do what we do, and in hopes of just sharing the love, sharing the intellect, sharing the experiences, and as I believe is the goal of every human being, and that is to collectively create a society that is full of joy, hope, and peace. So on that note, I'm just meeting the challenge. My baby girl, not so much a baby girl, she's actually 25. She'll be 26 in April. Challenged me to start a Dear Younger Self series to share with the community at large those things that have prospered me or not, in hopes of being able to help people avoid and or lean into those behaviors or practices that have benefited me. Do I actually open this up to you guys to come up if you'd like to share? Let me know if you would love to share. I would definitely open this up so you guys can come up and share your wisdom or share, ask some questions. really, really want to get some dialogue and conversation with our younger cohorts. And to that end, in I believe it's April, my daughter and I are going to start a series called Paradigm Shift. And it's about bridging the gap between generations. And so, hoping that this will spawn that series, and overall that there is benefit to the community, to the world, that we need each other. Right now, there's so much conversation on TikTok about Gen Xers do this and baby boomers do that and millennials are this and centennials are that. And what's interestingly enough is that we are all a product and byproduct of those before us. So no matter who you are right now, you are absolutely impacted full scope by the generations that were before you. And it all can't be bad because you're here, because you are here. And that's what I want people to understand. Even people who may have done you wrong, who have brought sadness, there was purpose there. If the purpose was nothing more but to ensure that you don't levy that kind of pain and anxiety and anguish on the next person. So I am positively hopeful. I